In the first unit of Unit 9, we studied first conditionals. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about second conditionals. Second conditional is used in English for two reasons. The first reason is if something is unreal. So that means it's not real. Another reason for the second conditional is to talk about unlikely situations. Unlikely. If I use the second conditional, I am telling everybody that I think this will probably not happen. That's the meaning of unlikely. It will probably not happen. So, when I use the first conditional, I am telling you that this is real, and I think, yeah, this is possible, this can happen. But when I use the second conditional, I am telling you this isn't real. I am imagining this. Or, I don't think this will happen. This will probably not happen. Now, the second conditional, we have two parts of our conditional sentence. With if, we need the past simple. And then the next part, we need would, or if your meaning is can, we say could, with an infinitive verb. Let me give you some examples. Now, let me show you the difference with the first conditional in the second conditional. Now, my first example is the first conditional. I am telling you that I think this is real or that this is possible. If it rains tomorrow. So remember, first conditional, we need present simple. If it rains tomorrow. That means, yeah, I think rain is possible tomorrow. If it rains tomorrow, I won't go to my soccer practice. Now let me show you the second conditional. Now the second conditional, I'm telling you that rain tomorrow? No, I don't think this is possible. Probably no rain tomorrow. So I use the past tense with if. If it rained tomorrow. That's maybe you think that's a little strange. Rained, past tense, tomorrow, future. That's perfect English. Second conditional, we need the past tense. It has sometimes a present or sometimes a future meaning. Don't worry about that. If it rained tomorrow, I wouldn't go to my soccer practice. Now this is second conditional, so I'm telling you that this is not probable, not likely. I don't think this is going to happen. Now another example, first conditional, so this is possible. If I see that movie, I will cry. But the second conditional, I'm going to tell you, no, this is not probable. If I saw that movie, I would cry. Now that means I am not going to see that movie. So I'm not going to cry. Now, we have one special rule with the second conditional. When we use the second conditional, we use the past tense. Now, usually in English, the past tense of be, we say was or were. But in the second conditional, we should always say were if your verb is be. So usually we say I was, he was, she was. Well, in second conditional, we need to say I were, he were, she were. Example, if I were you. If I was you is, it's okay, but better grammar, if I were you, I would buy a nicer present for your mother. Another example, he would laugh if he were here. Now, the final thing about the second conditional is we use the second conditional to talk about things that are not real. not real. So often we use the second conditional to talk about the opposite of the truth. So the second conditional, if I say the opposite of the truth in the second conditional, then you can understand, actually you can understand the truth. So an example, a question, can you help me move this weekend? Can you help me move? Okay, now of course in English we can say, sorry, I will not help you because I don't have time. But very common English is to say this meaning, I will not help you because I don't have time. We say this meaning by talking about the opposite of this in the second conditional. So, if I had time, so that means I don't have time. If I had time, I would help you. This is second conditional, so we know this is not real. So what's the opposite? I would help you. Oh, I will not help you. Another example. Wow, I love that car. If I had money. If I had money. This is second conditional. This is not real. So what's the opposite of if I had? Oh, I don't have money. If I had money, I would buy it. That means I will not buy it. It's very common to use the second conditional to explain the truth by saying the opposite of the truth. That's the second condition.